And if you have any friend interested in learning AI, you can share the meeting link with them also, so they can also join the session. Okay. I'm sharing my screen. In the last, we will also arrange a quiz or lucky draw to select some winners for LinkedIn premiums. So attend this session carefully. So today's session is about Microsoft AI adventure. Like Microsoft is continuously working on AI, artificial intelligence. You know that this is the era of artificial intelligence, and every great company like big tech company like Google, Microsoft, they have just like the competitions, and they are working on their own platforms, platforms to. Uh, I think someone's mic is open. Please mute your mic. So without any disturbance, we will continue our session. Okay. So Microsoft is working on from the past 3 to 4 years, working on AI technology like the GitHub, not specifically GitHub, but overall Copilot. Copilot is in the GitHub, Microsoft 365 everywhere. Copilot, you will see it on uh, almost 90% of Microsoft products or websites. Uh, you will see the Copilot, and it is used for different purposes. Like in the GitHub, we can use it for uh, our code suggestions and recommendations. We can also build some tools, some essential tools, platforms, websites. We can use it for our uh, daily coding to make our life easier with it. Okay. So my name is Abdul Rehman and I am a Gold Microsoft Learn Student Ambassador, today's meeting host and speaker. So let's continue to the next slide. Okay, so this is Copilot Adventures program recently launched, and if like uh, Microsoft want their employees or Microsoft Learn Student Ambassador to uh, spread the awareness of Copilot or artificial intelligence among others. So that's why I planned this session to deliver and to deliver the artificial intelligence the Microsoft currently working on. The platform is called Copilot, and what is Copilot? What is GitHub? We will see it later on. So let's move to the next slides. Today's agenda will be the main agenda will be to discuss about Copilot Adventure. What is Copilot Adventure, and uh, how we can start it with Copilot. And there is an adventure like we will practical. We will uh, do a practical like warm up adventure. There is a warm up adventure, and we will uh, uh, use Copilot for it to complete this challenge. This is basically a challenge. And then, first of all, we will complete warm up adventure, and then we will move to coding adventure, which is the next step. And then, what what's for you after completing this? So we will discuss it. So let's move to the main slide. What are Copilot adventure? Copilot Adventure is a task from Microsoft, and they are basically focusing on AI. Like we can perform anything with AI related to our coding, coding, programming, or daily to daily task like programmers do. For example, if I click on this link, and I will also share this link with you, so you can also perform this side by side along with me. Okay, so this is a GitHub repository. Uh, First, let me introduce a Git and GitHub briefly, and then we will continue. First of all, I'm sharing this repository link with you in the chat, and you can also go to this repository and see what's inside this repository. So first of all, let me introduce you with a Git. Git is a version control system. Let me open it. Just Git. Git is a version control system, and the main purpose of Git is to store your local changes. Like uh, if you are coding or programming, there are something like if you create one project and uh, then you are willing to add some features on it. So it's basically storing your history and your coding history, and you can identify the uh, exact date and time uh, from the date on which you have made contributions. Like in a simple words, I can say that you can simply saw the history of your project or your coding, like on which day you did what things. Okay, so you can simply download it for uh, in your PC. If you are using Mac OS, so it's already been installed there. And if you are using Windows or Linux, then you can download it from here. Just it is a simple process. You can download if you can download PLC, then you can download this easily. Just download it from here, and for installing, just click on next, 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 and this will be installed on your system. So this is Git. What is GitHub? Uh, GitHub is a platform or website on which you can store your uh, files, coding files. Okay, let's open it. Just go to github.com and create your account from here. Like I have already created my account, and this is my profile. If I click on this profile, you can see it's my profile, and there are some following, and my details are here, currently stack, and this is a streak, like on like you might saw on uh, a platform called I forgot the name of platform. uh, it's a yellow color platform. I don't remember because I'm not using this. Snapchat, I think. Yes, Snapchat. So these are the streaks on GitHub. See. And there are some companies which I have contributed on, like I have contributed code in this in some of companies like Microsoft and MLH, Microsoft Docs, etc. So you can also contribute an open source contributions here. You can add your files by going to these repositories, and you can create your own repository from here by clicking on this new button, and you can simply create repository and store files like this. Like this is my one of my project. provisions, and I have stored all the files right here in this repository. And there is also a platform in GitHub called GitHub Pages on which you can deploy your website. Like I have stored the files in this repository, and from GitHub Pages, I have deployed it. Like this site is live, and if I click on this, it will open the site, and free of cost, we can deploy our website on it. And this URL is free of cost here. Okay, let me remove this. Okay, so I think you might understand what is Git and what is GitHub. For using Git, you can for using GitHub, you can also add files through Git. Like there are some. If you install the Git, just search for Git Bash, open it. This is Git what I have recently showed you. This is Git, and let me zoom it. And if you want to add some files on GitHub, there are some commands, and I have already done some sessions on Git and GitHub. You must watch these sessions before uh, starting your Git journey. Like Git add, first of all, you need to get init, and then there is a command like git add, and dot mean you can add all the files. Git commit, like you can give some message to it, uh, add my files. And I will also share the Git cheat sheet with you, from which you can learn all these commands. Okay. You can simply access my GitHub, and here MLSA materials by uh, my name, and there is a Git cheat sheet. You can simply click on this button and you can download it from there. Okay, Git cheat sheet. For this session, there is a little use of Git, so I'm not deeper dive into it. Okay, let's move to our main theme of this session, which is what is Copilot Adventures? What are this program? Let's open it. I have already opened this, but I have clicked it on it again. Like there is adventure. Uh, this is basically telling us how Copilot or artificial intelligence is making our life or making our coding journey easier. Uh, there are some problems. You can say there are some problems which we need to solve just with the help of, like we have no experience of coding, and we have to solve it with the help of GitHub Copilot. So how can we solve it, and what are these problems? Let's check these problems. This is a repository which are telling us that if you want to deploy this repository on your local system, you just need to go to Git Bash, like I have recently showed you. But I'm using Codespaces, so I'm not currently deploying it on my uh, system. I will do all the things on cloud. Like if you want to copy, if you want the copy of this repository, you just need to copy this command and paste it right here by, yes, this one, and just enter, and this repository will copy on your local system. Okay, so I am not doing this. There is another way which is very easy. There is something like Codespaces. If you are listening this name or first time, so just click on this. Uh, this is a link basically for free. Just click on this and you will get all the information. You will get all the information from this, and there are some price written there, but you can get it free. uh, 60 hours per month, I think. You can use 60 hours of GitHub Codespaces for free. Okay, each month you will get 60 hours, and 60 hours is more than enough. Like 60 hours, we can easily manage this. Like 60 hours of GitHub Codespaces uh, for enough. Okay, so what we are going to do? Just there are two methods of copying or moving this repository to your profile. Like first thing is click on this fork button. Like 181 people's already for this. Let me zoom this little. Yes, just click on this fork button. Okay, and this will create a repository on your profile. Okay, honor me, and okay, just click on this create for. Okay, so this repository will move to my profile with the name of Copilot Adventures. Okay, now you can see it's my profile, and this repository is on my profile, and I have forked this repository from this repository. Okay, uh, if you are listening, if you are not aware about what is repository is basically a folder. Okay, folder on which we can store our files. Repository is a folder in which we can store our files. Now, what we need to do? I have copied this repository to my profile, and now what we have to do next? So I have done task 1 and choose an adventure. There are all the steps given right here. Okay, basic programming language is helpful. Okay, new to GitHub Copilot. There are some adventures. Now, let me open the GitHub Codespaces. Just click on this green button on this repository and click on Create Code Space on main. Codespace is basically uh, just similar to or just looking like Visual Studio Code. If you have used the Visual Studio Code, you can see Visual Studio Code is open on the cloud. Like in our browser, the Visual Studio Code is open, and we can simply do everything like we can do in Visual Studio Code. This will take some time, so let me check the meeting, chats, etc. Yes, I will answer your questions. Who have raised the hand? Please give me some time.
Okay, sir.
Yes. Yes, give me some time. After this session, I will take all your questions. Okay. Yes, it's opened. You can see the Visual Studio Code, just looking like Visual Studio Code. It's opened, and we can now perform our task right here. And Copilot will automatically install right here, and Copilot icons will be shown here. Okay, this will take some time, and this is refreshing, I think. Okay, it's loading, and After completing the process, the GitHub Copilot icons will show here, and then we will start our task. Okay, so the problem is there are few adventures, among which few of them we will complete in today's session. Okay, so choose add adventures. Like I'm choosing add adventure, like warm up adventure in the slide. First of all, we are going to complete this warm up adventure. We will see the question, what is questions, and what is this adventure, uh, what is problem, and how we are going to solve this. Okay, this is warm up, and after completing this, we will move to our next adventure. Uh, and everything we are going to perform with GitHub Copilot. Okay, let me check if this is loaded. Okay, I'm going to click on this warm up adventure. I hope you're seeing this. I have clicked on it and it's opened the new MD file. MD mean markdown file, like just .txt. This is extensions of MD markdown files. Okay, just like txt file or JS file, HTML file. This is .md file, means it's a markdown files. Uh, they are saying create a UI using. They are showing benefits of Copilot. Like what we can do with Copilot, like we can convert our comments into codes. Like we can ask question from it, and they will provide answer to us. And we can also create HTML, CSS, JavaScript, or any library coding or files. Okay, moving to the next section of it. So this is our adventure, and its name is the Chamber of Echoes. Uh, there's written in a very difficult language. Let me sample it. Like there is a castle in which there is a secret room. This is a castle. Uh, I think this have a name like Eco Castle. Uh, this is a castle named Eco Castle, and there is a secret room inside this castle uh, called Eco Room. Upon calling, and secret room is open just upon calling something like 3, 6, 9, 12, or just like this. Like someone called 3, and then the door will open if next someone call 6, and then 9, then 12. Okay, first time it will open and the door will open, the secret uh, room door will open just by calling 3, and then after locking the door, this will open by calling it or screaming in the castle like 6, and then after that it will open upon calling it 9. So this is the problem, and we have to figure out like 3 to 4 people's already called and opened the door of this secret room, and we have to figure out the next number. So this is our problem, and we need to solve it using Copilot. Okay, so this is a really awesome program or adventure. Let's deep dive into it and saw what is the scenario here. A list of at least 3 numbers let me zoom it. Yes. Like they are saying a list of at least 3 numbers that form a sequence. This list represents numbers the room has echoed in the past. Okay, so room has already been echoed in the past 3 to 4 times. I have already told you. A single number representing the next number in the sequence. So what will be the next number? We need to predict the next number upon which the door will open. Like uh, the door is last time opened upon calling 12. So what will be the next number? Just tell me in the chat. And there is assumption the sequence will always be arithmetic. Okay. This will always like in the table format, like 3 table, 3, 6, 9, 12. And if you guessed it 15, you guessed it right. Okay, the next number will be 15, and we have to short it. Sorry, we have to show it in any programming language like JavaScript or Python or any other language. Okay, so let's create our function. I hope you, if anyone has the problem with the statement, okay, 15, great. 15 is right answer. Okay, so let's see. 15 is right answer, but we need to solve it in a programming format. Uh, they have told us like GitHub Copilot steps. Okay, create a file with the name. This one you can create it anywhere. Okay, uh, for creating file, zoom out a little. For creating a new file, just click on this button, this icon, new file, and paste it name which you have copied already, echo chamber.js. Okay, I have created this file, and after creating this file, uh, let me open it side by side so we will understand it better. Zoom out this. We are going to follow steps and write coding write coding here. Okay, like we have completed this step, like create a file named echo in a folder of your choice. Okay, add constant named echoes to hold the numeric. I can this is very simple and basic programming concept, and I can create it with programming, but I will show you with the help of GitHub Copilot. uh, like I am copying this file. They have also provided the coding structure. Okay, so no need to worry. For commenting, just double slash and paste this right here. You can see right here, the GitHub Copilot is providing us a suggestion like const equals. Let me zoom a little. Close this one. Uh, you can see it's providing this suggestion is provided by GitHub Copilot, like const equals 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But we don't want like this. I want like const equals. Uh, I just provided it a comment, add a constant name Rico, and it provide me a suggestion. Okay, 3, 6, and it will generate automatically 9, 12, 15. We need to uh, Okay, let me remove this, and yes, okay. Let's provide this functionality. Someone mic is open, please mute your mic, and so we will continue this. This will hardly take 5 to 7 minutes to complete this shell. Okay. Add a const name equals. After this, after completion of this adventure, I will take your questions. The next step is type the following code after the echo constant. Copilot should suggest. Yes, they are saying just space, and they are suggesting a comment also. Add a function named echo that takes a string arguments and return. But we need this function. Test it right here. Let's. You see, it's automatically giving me the code, the next code. So I'm going to, and it's your choice if you are accepting it or not. If you press tab, it will accept, and there are a lots of suggestions, like you can add this one or any other number, but I want to copy this and paste it right here. Now the next thing Copilot will give me, will provide me. Okay, like you can see, it's providing me the console.log predict next echoes, and in it's provided me 15 in the comment. Let's remove it, and yes, our program is almost complete. Enter a new line after Copilot suggests similar to the following controller to accept suggestion pressed. Okay, our program is complete. Now now to run this program, let's open up the terminal. For opening the terminal, just press Control and tilde button. I hope I pronounce it correctly. Control plus tilde. Okay, just below the escape button, tilde button. If you are writing this in JavaScript, just type in the terminal node and the file name. What is the file name? Echo chamber. Just type EC and press tab, so it will automatically pick the name. Let's enter it, and you can see it gave me a number 15. So congratulations, our program is successfully created. Cancel. Okay, so you saw it's automatically generates our program, and most of the things it's generated for us, and we need to just write here. So what we I am going to copy all my program, and there is an option called chat. This is Copilot chat, and just paste your programming lines, coding lines, and tell this like arrange coding in a proper format with comments. Okay, this will automatically generate comments with our coding and arrange our coding in a proper format. Just enter it, and this will provide us a new coding. Yes, it's generating. Okay, it's provide. You can now copy this, paste it right here. Okay, you can see now our program is in a better format. Let's close this, and you can see this is our program. And if we run it again, the answer will be same, 15. So you can do anything with GitHub Copilot. Like if you want to create your portfolio website, you can ask him. You can ask it. Okay. So now I'm going to take your question, and then we will move forward. If anyone has a question, raise hand and I will take your question. Then we will continue. Yes, Ahmad Raza.
अस्सलाम वालेकुम सर, मेरी आवाज़ क्लियर है?
Yes, clear.
जी सर, कोपायलट एडवेंचर में हमने कोपायलट को यूज़ किया है ना सर? बेसिक
जी
अच्छा, तो सर मेरा क्वेश्चन कोड स्पेसिस से था कि कोड स्पेसिस को हम लोकल में यूज़ करते हैं एक्सटेंशन लगा के, तो वो मुझे बता दीजिएगा कि कैसे हम उसे स्टॉप करते हैं और उसके कोर वगैरह कैसे चेंज करने होते हैं लोकल में।
कोड स्पेसेस जो है वो आप यहाँ पे यूज कर सकते हैं। VS कोड में इसकी एक्सटेंशन आती है, लेकिन कोड स्पेसेस बना ही इसलिए ना कि इसको क्लाउड में यूज किया जाए यहाँ पे। तो जिस तरह यहाँ पे मैं यूज कर रहा हूँ, नहीं तो
सर वो
आपके
एक्सटेंशन
पास
लगा के क्लाउड में यूज होता है, लेकिन उसे स्टॉप कैसे करना है? और समटाइम हमारे जो प्रोग्राम वगैरह होते हैं वो छोटे होते हैं, वो हम अपने लोकल मशीन पे रन कर सकते हैं, तो वो यूज ना, कुछ टाइम हम कोड स्पेस यूज ना करें। वो मैं पूछ रहा था, उसे स्टॉप कैसे करते हैं और रन कैसे करते हैं लोकल में?
ठीक हो गया। यहाँ पे जिस तरह अभी मैंने ये बनाया है ना कोड स्पेसेस, इसको मैं रिफ्रेश करता हूँ, आपको दिखाता हूँ। यहाँ पे हमारे पास कोड स्पेसेस, ये कोड स्पेसेस है, ये इस तरह से बन जाता है यहाँ पे। यहाँ से हम इजीली इसको स्टॉप कर सकते हैं, डिलीट भी कर सकते हैं। तो नहीं तो ऑटोमेटिकली भी ये आफ्टर 1 मंथ या 2 मंथ ये ऑटोमेटिकली रिमूव होते जाते हैं, यहाँ से डिलीट कर सकते हैं।
ओके सर, थैंक यू। सर दूसरा क्वेश्चन मेरा था गिटहब के हवाले से कि हम एक फोर्क करते हैं रिपो, और एक वैसे ही हम रिपो को क्लोन करके उसमें चेंजेस करते हैं, तो हमें क्यों
यस,
फोर्क यूज करना चाहिए?
फॉर जो है वो इसलिए यूज करते हैं कि हमने मिसाल के तौर पर ओपन सोर्स कंट्रीब्यूशन करनी है ना, तो इसकी हमारे पास कॉपी बन जाती है। और अगर हम क्लोन करते हैं तो क्लोन का मकसद ये है कि हमारे लोकल सिस्टम में वो आ जाता है। लेकिन फॉर का मकसद ये है कि अभी मैंने फॉर किया है ना, तो ये मेरे लोकल सिस्टम में नहीं है, ये अभी यहाँ पे गिटहब पर है, लेकिन मेरे जो पीसी है इसमें ये रिपोजिटरी नहीं है। तो क्लोन में आप जो है वो अपने पीसी में वो स्टोर कर लेते हैं, अ,
सर
जो रिपोजिटरी होती है जिसको।
फोर्क करके भी क्लोन ही करते हैं, या फिर हम सिंपल फाइल रिमोट वाली कमांड यूज करके फाइल को डायरेक्ट अपलोड कर सकते हैं बगैर क्लोन किए? ये फायदा है?
नहीं, फॉर का मेथड जो है वो अलग है। यहाँ पे फॉर पर का आपको क्लिक करना पड़ता है, इसकी
जी सर
कमांड नहीं है कोई।
जी सर, फोर्क का पता है मुझे,
गिट फॉर
लेकिन मेरे कहने का मकसद ये था कि फोर्क करके भी हम रिपो को क्लोन करके उसमें चेंजेस करते हैं अपने लोकल सिस्टम में, तो वाई फोर्क? हम डायरेक्ट भी तो क्लोन करके वही चेंजेस करनी होती हैं, तो फोर्क क्यों? वो मैं थोड़ा कंफ्यूज था फोर्क में और सिंपल में।
तो इसका मेथड सेम ही है, सही है। फॉर्क और ये फॉर जो है ज़्यादातर ओपन सोर्स कंट्रीब्यूशन के लिए यूज़ होता है, ठीक है। और जहाँ पे वो क्लोन की बात आती है, तो वो आप अपने जो प्रोजेक्ट्स होते हैं या किसी के साथ शेयर किए होते हैं तो उनके लिए यूज़ कर सकते हैं। अगर आपने बड़ी किसी VLC में या माइक्रोसॉफ्ट किसी प्लेटफॉर्म में करना है तो उसके लिए आपको फॉर करना पड़ेगा। क्लोन आप कैसे करेंगे, इतनी बड़ी रिपोजिटरी होती है, तो वो आप क्लोन नहीं कर सकते, ठीक है। तो फॉर जो है, फॉर जैसे मैंने इसकी सिर्फ ये मेन जो मेन ब्रांच है इसी को एक ब्रांच को मैंने फॉर किया है। तो क्लोन में आप इस तरह से नहीं कर सकते, ठीक है। क्लोन में पूरी पूरी की पूरी रिपोजिटरी जितनी ब्रांचेस होती हैं वो सब आ जाती हैं। यहाँ पे अगर मैं जाऊँ तो इसकी और भी ब्रांचेस होंगी, लेकिन मैंने सिर्फ एक ब्रांच को फॉर किया है। ये देखें, इसमें 3 ब्रांचेस थी, मैंने सिर्फ इसकी मेन ब्रांच को फॉर किया है, ठीक है।
ओके सर, थैंक यू।
ओके, किसी और का क्वेश्चन? अच्छा, क्वेश्चन नहीं है तो फिर जल्दी जल्दी हम आगे भी चलते हैं। मोहम्मद लुकमान का क्वेश्चन है आई थी।
अस्सलाम वालेकुम सर, मेरी आवाज़ क्लियर है?
जी क्लियर है।
सर, जो आपने गौर किया है जावास्क्रिप्ट में एक लिस्ट या एरे यूज़ की है,
जी,
और आपने जो इको का
एरे
फंक्शन
मैंने,
यूज़ किया है बेसिकली,
जी जी आप क्वेश्चन करें।
आपने जो इसमें फंक्शन यूज़ किया इको का,
इको का
ये
तो फंक्शन, इको का फंक्शन नहीं है, ये वेरिएबल है, मतलब ये नाम है, इस एरे का नाम है ये इकोस।
चले आपने इको का नाम इसमें इस्तेमाल किया है, तो बेसिकली इस प्रोग्राम की समझ नहीं आई, क्योंकि हम तो लैंग्वेज अभी तो काम कर रहे हैं C++ पे, और उसमें और इसमें काफ़ी डिफरेंस है, क्योंकि इसमें बिल्ड इन चीज़ें बहुत सारी आती हैं, और हमें इस प्रोग्राम की मुझे तो बिल्कुल समझ नहीं आई, तो प्लीज़ इसको एक्सप्लेन कर दें एक बार।
अच्छा, तो इस प्रोग्राम में ये है कि हमें एक प्रॉब्लम दी गई थी कि पहले से एक रूम है, उसको खोलने के लिए चले मैं उर्दू में ही बता देता हूँ, वैसे ये सेशन इंग्लिश में होना चाहिए था। जल्दी जल्दी से बता देता हूँ, ठीक है। उस एक सीक्रेट रूम है कैसल में, उसको ऑलरेडी किसी ने ओपन किया है कुछ नंबर से, वो सीक्रेट नंबर से ही ओपन होता है, ठीक है। तो वो पहले नंबर हमें गिवन थे ऑलरेडी, तो वो थे 3, 6, 9, 12। तो इसको हमने एक कांस्टेंट बना लिया, हम यहाँ पे लेट भी यूज कर सकते थे, ठीक है। कॉन्स्ट और लेट ऑलमोस्ट आप समझ लें, कॉन्स्ट हमने यूज किया सेम भी होते हैं। और अगर आप जैसा कह रहे हैं कि आपको नहीं पता है जावास्क्रिप्ट का, तो आप समझ लें कि यहाँ पे हमने एक जिस तरह सी में बनाते हैं ना, हेलो वर्ल्ड का प्रोग्राम बनाते हैं, उसके पीछे भी उसका कोई नाम देते हैं उसको, तो इस तरह से हमने ये बनाया, ठीक है। पहले से जो हमारे पास यहाँ पे नंबर्स थे वो यहाँ पे लिख दिए एरे की फॉर्म में, ये एरे है, सही है। उसके बाद हमारे पास ये ऊपर जो है यहाँ पे बताया भी गया है, ये कमेंट में बताया गया है कि हमने कांस्टेंट बनाया है इकोस नाम का, जिसमें हमारे पास न्यूमेरिक वैल्यूज स्टोर हैं। उसके बाद यहाँ से लेके यहाँ तक भी कमेंट ही है, इस पे आपने फोकस नहीं करना। यहाँ पे नीचे आ जाएं, यहाँ पे हमने एक फंक्शन बनाया है, ठीक है। फंक्शन बनाया है और इसमें एक पैरामीटर पास किया है इक्वल्स नाम का, जो कि यहाँ से ये सारे नंबर्स यहाँ पे आ जाएंगे, सही है। इक्वल्स नाम का फंक्शन यहाँ से यहाँ पे, और अब हमने यहाँ पे डिफरेंस मालूम करना है कि इक्वल्स 1 मतलब जो फर्स्ट वैल्यू है इंडेक्स पे, इसकी इंडेक्स पे फर्स्ट क्या है 6, और
6।
माइनस, हाँ 6 है बिल्कुल, और माइनस इको 0 3 है, ठीक है। तो 6 - 3 कितना हो गया, 3 हो गया ना।
यस।
कैलकुलेट द नेक्स्ट, सही है। उसके बाद हमें नेक्स्ट नेक्स्ट नंबर मालूम करने के लिए ये एक लाइन लिखी है हमने, ठीक है। और इसके बेसिकली अलग अलग हमने यहाँ पे ये नाम दिया है इनको, इसका नाम हमने डिफरेंस रख दिया, हम कुछ और भी रख सकते हैं, वो मसला नहीं है। लेकिन समझने के लिए ये सिंपल सिंपल से नाम यहाँ पे रखे गए हैं। उसके बाद हमने इस नेक्स्ट को यहाँ पे रिटर्न करवाया है, मतलब प्रिंट करवाया है। और हम दिखाना भी तो चाहते हैं ना, तो अगर कंसोल में दिखाना है तो यहाँ पे आप ये कर सकते हैं, इस तरह से दिखा सकते हैं। नहीं तो अगर मैं यहाँ पे अलर्ट लिख दूँ तो ये यहाँ पे कुछ इस तरह से बॉक्स बन के आ जाएगा और उसमें हमारा आंसर प्रिंट होके आ जाएगा। पता नहीं ये यहाँ पे कोपायलट पे वर्क करेगा कि नहीं, लेकिन मैं इसको चला देता हूँ एक बार। ठीक है, नोड इको चैम्बर डॉट जेएस, और ये करने से नहीं, यहाँ पे ये वर्क नहीं कर रहा। सही है। मतलब अलर्ट से ये होता है कि यहाँ पे हमारे पास एक बॉक्स बन के आ जाता है और उसमें हमारा आंसर शो करवा दिया जाता है। अभी मैं कंसोल डॉट लॉग ही कर लेता हूँ यहाँ पे। तो ये आंसर को प्रिंट करवाने के लिए हमने ये यूज किया है कि हमारा आंसर क्या आएगा। तो ये सारी कैलकुलेशन करके हमारा आंसर प्रेडिक्ट किया गया है कि 15 आएगा। बाकी इसको आपने अगर मजीद सिंप्लीफाई करना है तो यहाँ पे आपने कंट्रोल सी करना है, इस पूरे प्रोग्राम को यहाँ पे करना है और डिस्क्राइब इन अ सिंपल वे इन उर्दू। तो आपको अगर इंग्लिश में मतलब इंग्लिश एक तो हमारे लिए समझना मुश्किल होता है, उसके बाद फिर तो ये अभी उर्दू में बता देगा आपको कि यहाँ पे क्या चल रहा है। ये ये देखें, उर्दू यहाँ पे लिखी हुई आ गई है गिटहब कोपायलट में। तो ये सारा यहाँ से आप इसको एक्सटेंड कर सकते हैं। एक फंक्शन जो उस सिलसिले में अगला आदत पेश करती है, तो इस तरह। ठीक है, आपको कोई भी प्रॉब्लम आती है आप बस गिटहब कोपायलट का मकसद ये है ना कि कोई भी प्रॉब्लम आए तो आप डायरेक्टली पूछ सकते हैं। अब किसी के क्वेश्चन है या नेक्स्ट चलें? टाइम टाइम काफ़ी हो गया है, चलें नेक्स्ट चलते हैं। नेक्स्ट भी हमारे पास एक प्रोग्राम है, मैं जल्दी जल्दी से उसको भी सॉल्व कर लेता हूँ। उसमें मैंने जस्ट कमेंट लिखते जाना है और वो हमें कोड प्रोवाइड करके देता जाएगा। ठीक है, तो चलें उसको स्टार्ट कर लेते हैं। एडवेंचर, ये वार्म अप था बेसिकली, ये बिल्कुल सिंपल सा था, लेकिन नेक्स्ट में जो है हमारे पास थोड़ा सा वो भी सिंपल ही है, इतना मुश्किल नहीं। दिस इज रिपोजिटरी, beginner friendly. Let's open it. The name of this adventure is the Clockwork Town of Tempora. Tempora is a name of city, and so there is written in very difficult language, you can say. So if I simplify it, there is a city of Tempora in which city or town of Tempora in which there are a lots of clocks, uh, and sometimes the smaller clocks times okay, sometimes smaller clocks have shown the wrong time, so that's why we need to fix it with the help of GitHub Copilot. So all the we have to I think we have to see what is the problem and how much time the other clocks are uh, behind or ahead of grand clock tower. So this is the problem statement and we need to answer this like okay, I'm going to open this and you can search for adventures. All the adventures are here in the adventures folder, and I'm going to open the beginner one and opening its preview. Please open it in the preview format. Open preview. Okay. Here we will do coding, and here is our statement. In this problem, we just need to write comments, and this will provide solution to us. Okay, let's create file name. If there is given a file name, okay, tempora, we need to create a folder first, and then we need to create this opening again and again, disturbing us. Tempora, Control C, and for creating folder, just click on this icon, give a name it tempora, create a file in this, name it app.js. If you are using Python or any other, so you can create the app accordingly. Okay, the name extension will be .py if you are using py. Okay, if you are using Python language. Moving next, they are saying just open chat option. Okay, I have opened the chat option, and yes, so we are going to give this instructions, like first of all, just give me the name of just give me the timing of grand tower clock. Okay, the grand tower clock is at 15. Okay, what I have to do, I'm going to print all these right here in the form of comments. Yeah, I have commented this. Define. Okay. Define the time of. I'm just writing English, and this will generate code for me. You can see most grand clock is equals to 15 multiply 60. So if there is any mistake, so you can fix it accordingly. 15.00. Yes. And we cannot store the time like this. So just click on quick fix. It will fix using Copilot. Generating code for us. Yes, accept it. Okay, now moving. Yes, define the times of other clocks. Yes, we can store it in the form of array, but it's okay. Define the function to calculate the time difference. Okay, we need to saw what we have to do. You need to determine how many minute. Okay, just press enter, and yes, it's automatically generating code for us. You can see. Okay, calculate the time difference for each clock. Yes. Okay, cons difference 4, and console. Okay, it printed all these things, like which clock is how much time the clock is ahead or below or behind the main clock. Okay, so now our program is completed, and now I'm going to clear this. Now what we need to do, cd, it's a command to moving to the directory. What was our folder name? Tempora. Cd te tab. Okay. Now we need to open or run this program, app.js. Okay, so you can see in the form of array, the first block is behind the main clock minus 15 minutes or seconds, I think. Output the output in minutes. Minutes. I'm commenting it, and yes, it's in minutes. Okay, minus 15 minutes, and second clock difference is 5 minute. Uh, the third one is accurate, and the fourth one is minus 20. So you can solve these adventures like this. Okay, uh, and we have covered all these things. Now, what they are telling to us, like control C, uh, copy all the code and paste it right here. Give me proper format and comments. Like this will accurate our code with proper lines, proper naming, etc. Okay. For copying this, we need to just click on this button and now close this one. Control V and okay, run it again. It will work fine. Okay, so we have completed this adventure also. Okay, it's time to move next. We have completed warm-up adventure, and then we completed the next coding adventure. There are a lots of other adventures like Magical Forest of Elgora. You can solve this also, and Scroll of Eldora, etc. Okay, there is a platform called a water generator, which is a platform of Microsoft. You can use this also. I am going to share all these links with you in the chat section. And thank you so much for watching. There is written next steps for you. Just fork and clone the GitHub Adventures repo. Start it. You can start it also. If you are going to uh, use it in your local system, then clone it. If you are using it on Codespaces, like on cloud, so you can use the fork option. Okay. Complete the warm-up adventure. Okay, you can complete the warm-up adventure using GitHub Copilot and then the other adventure of your choice. Thank you so much, and I have also covered some of your questions. Yes, if you are connecting with me, there are my social media platforms, and yes, we will do a lucky draw. Uh, I I'm going to share the essentials link with you, so you can also join these adventures. And if you are connecting with me, you can connect with me also. Okay, there are some essential links of AI Adventures report, text to speech avatar, and thank you so much, Deeptej. I hope, guys, you enjoyed this session. Uh, give me 1 minute. I'm going to arrange a lucky draw session for you. Just give me a minute. Lucky wheels. Yes. Yes, write your names in the chat and I'm going to pick your name and paste it on a website. So participants are there are few participants, so we are going to give only one LinkedIn Premium. And at 9:30, there is one more session. You can join. I'm, I'm copying your names. Four names are copied. Five. Seven. Eight. And nine. I'm going to share my screen. You can confirm your names. Okay. So let me share my screen. These are the names, Deeptej, Mohammad Sami, and you can see all the names. If someone is missing, let me know in the chat. We are going to start the lucky draw, and there will be only one winner from this session who will get LinkedIn Premium in 2 to 3 days. Okay, so and there is one more session of mine today. You can join it also. Its name is Hack the Oktoberfest with GitHub. So I will explain GitHub properly there. So if anyone interested, learning GitHub and making contributions to Oktoberfest, you can join it 9:30 p.m. Pakistani time. Okay, today's date. Let's spin it and see who is our today's winner. Yes, no more names. Uh, so our winner is Deeptej Doskar. I hope I pronounced your name correctly. Congratulations. And thank you so much, all of you, for joining till the end. Thank you. Yes, you are the winner, Deeptej. We will contact you in a while and will provide you a LinkedIn Premium voucher. Thank you, guys.